Genesis, the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Why did he need to make it circle? Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Where did the waters come from? Created the heavens. Heavens. So he created the heavens with his magic finger, and there was water. Who created that spell? And God said, let there be light. I could see it as interstellar, where they land on that planet. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. God saw that there was light, saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God spoke Spanish, I think. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning. The first day, and God said that there be expanse between the waters to separate water from water. So God made expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it. I don't understand that part. Let's see. Let there be expanse between the waters to separate water from water. So that's how deep the water is. It's like rock. And you see that. So God made expanse, and you see like a fish. It's not Nemo, but it's something like that. So God made the expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it, and it was so. God called expanse sky. Oh, he's talking about the sky. That means the sky used to be water. Who would have known? And there was evening and there was morning the second day. And God said, let there water under the sky be gathered to one place and let dry ground appear. Did he know he was going to drown? And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw it was good. Then why would he create people that are not good? And then God said, let the land produce vegetation, seed bearing, plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds. And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kind. God was horny. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning, and the third day. And God said that there be light in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from night, and let them serve as sign, mark, sessions, and days, and years, and let them be lights. The indicators did that. In the expanse of, of the sky to give light on the earth. And it was so God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and lesser light to govern the night. Why did he make light in the night? He also made the stars. He made the stars. God set them in expanse of the sky to give light on earth. So he was in a dream in a white room. He starts waking up. He wakes up on grass. God set them in expanse. The sky gave the light on earth to govern the day and night and separate light from darkness. And God saw it was good. And there was evening and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said, let the water teem with living creatures living on his earth. And let birds fly above the earth across the expanse so they can make all that sound. Could he disappear them? Or he dare to lie and say, I will never get rid of you? Because he can't. He's created a monster. Across the expanse of the sky, so God created the great creatures of the sea and everything living and moving thing which the water teems according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, be fruitful, be and increase in number, and fill the water and seas, and let their birds increase on the earth. And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds. Livestock creatures that move along. So he made a mistake right there. He brought living creatures and he accidentally created the human. And wild animals, each according to their kinds. And it was so God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along ground according to their kinds. And God saw it was good. Then God said, let us make man in our image. In our image. So I know that. That's true. And this is me. My image. Our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and birds of the air, over the livestock, over all earth, and over all creatures that move along the ground. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. fill the earth and subdue. And a doodle over me. Subdue it. Rule over the fish and of the sea and the birds of the air and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Then God said, I give you every seed bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it, they will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds of the air, and all the creatures that move on the ground. So we're not questioning why he created beasts. That was a mistake. Because God makes mistakes. He's a person. Don't deny it. And to all beasts of earth, and all birds of the air, and all the creatures that move on the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. And it was so. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. So yeah, I think, why create a person if it's going to make mistakes? There's a big mistake you make, and everything is fine afterwards. And we don't know how God looks like, so I think just take it as me. It's a good representation of God. I've been put on this earth to show you how he looks, to do good. I'm speaking to you in English, and we know God did not speak English. He will never leave our lives. You tell him to go away because you notice he wants something bad for you one day. He wants something bad for humanity. He won't go away. And then he just keeps living, slithering. Hi, I'm God, I'm slithering. And yeah, my hair is growing. But yeah, that's me. I wanted to read the Bible for you. And yes.